What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ziah from Ziah TV, back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be taking another quiz. The quizzes are pretty fun to do. I really like doing the quizzes. It wasn't something I initially thought I was going to like doing because, quizzes is kind of like a word that you don't often like if you've ever, been to school, for example. So, but these are pretty fun. So today we're going to be doing one that's like a sorting quiz from Harry Potter. So we're going to find out which house we truly belong in. So I feel like that'd be pretty interesting. I love Harry Potter, and I'm sure that a lot of you guys love Harry Potter. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Check this. Alright guys, and real quick before we do get into the video, if you enjoy my content, then please hit the subscribe button as well as turn on the bell so that way you are notified whenever I do upload. As I've said many times before, I do upload every single day, so make sure to come back tomorrow for tomorrow's video as well as leave a like on the video. It's a small thing, but it does help out a lot. I know that's about a 60-40 split between people that are subscribed and aren't subscribed to my channel that watch my videos, with 60 being not subscribed. So majority of people out there that are watching my content aren't subscribed. So if you're gonna watch my content and you do enjoy my content, then you might as well subscribe anyway. It helps me out a ton, helps me get towards that goal of becoming a YouTube partner and being able to do this full time and everything. So it helps me out a ton, and it's a small investment from your side, so I do appreciate it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the quiz. All right, time to find out which Hogwarts house we truly belong in. Let's see. You've made it to Hogwarts, which means you already bought a wand from Ollivanders. What material is at its core? Phoenix feather, dragon heartstring, or unicorn hair? Ooh. So I'm kind of like split between a phoenix feather and a dragon heartstring. I don't remember from the movies if there's a specific thing that each one of these gives you an increase. If you think an RPG game, this is +1 defense or something, something like that. But I mean, dragons, bro. I'm gonna have to go with the dragon heartstring. That sounds pretty sick. During the end of your exams, you notice that one of your classmates was using an enchanted quill. You come to top of class anyway, but they are second. What do? So we can either tell the professor immediately, cheating is wrong no matter what. Nothing, but if I had come to the top of class, I'd definitely tell the professor. Encourage the other student to admit what they've done to the professor. Give them a high five for managing to sneak the quill into the exam. Look, I keep it real with you. Mama didn't raise no snitch. I don't give a fuck if you was using an enchanted quill and you wanted to cheat. So who didn't cheat on at least one test in school anyway at some point during their life? You know what I mean? Plus, I came to the top class anyway, so if you were cheating and you did worse than me, then can I actually really be mad, bro? I'm just gonna give you a high five and hey, good job. It's whatever, You had your reasons. It's all good. You would be most hurt if a person called you weak, ignorant, unkind, or boring. I think I'd be most hurt if someone called me weak. I feel like after everything that I've gone through in life and my experiences, and especially dealing with just things like racism in America and all that type of things, I feel like I'm anything but weak. You know what I mean? I've dealt with a lot and I've survived through a lot, and even today the things that I do and want to do with my life, that requires an incredibly strong person. So I feel like out of all these, being weak would be the one that would offend me the most. But again, it's for me, none of them would really affect me too much, because your opinion is your opinion. If you look at me hey, you're a weak ass little bitch, I'm all right, whatever, nigga. That's your opinion, you know what I'm saying? But if I had to pick one, then I'd say weak. You're locked in a duel with a skilled opponent. They fire an unknown spell at you and you shout. Ooh, I don't remember all of the goddamn spells. Fire unknown spell at me. Okay, so Expelliarmus is the one where you disarm them. What is... I don't even know how to pronounce that. Protejo? Protejo. Spell. We gotta look these up. Oh, okay, Protego. Okay, so it's the shield spell. Alright. Whoops. and then Crucio. Crucio. Spell. Oh, and this is like the curse spell. Okay. Finding an unknown poem, like, oh, you fire an unknown spell on me? Die. No, I think I'll go for the defensive and try to like protect myself first, and then fire a counterattack. I don't know, maybe I will do the Crucio spell. If I'm mispronouncing these, I'm sorry. Like I haven't like watched Harry Potter in so long. It's been so long, you know what I mean. All right, it's your 5th year at Hogwarts, and you've just received a howler from your parents. What for? Sneaking into a I cannot speak, guys. I cannot speak today. Okay, sneaking into the Forbidden Forest at night on a dare, getting caught cheating in my divination owl, being put in detention after I was caught in the library after hours. Nothing. I'd never do anything to warrant a howler. I mean, knowing me and like my friend groups that I've had in the past and like now, like it definitely would have been something like sneaking to Forbidden Forest. I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? I'm gonna go battle some fucking monsters and shit. It's a dare, whatever. I got this. So, yeah, this is definitely what it would be for me. Which of these Dumbledore quotations speaks to you? Pity the living and above all those who live without love. It's pretty good. Words are, in my not so humble opinion, our most inexhaustible source of magic. Okay, so Talk no Jutsu and some Naruto shit, if you know that reference. It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be. That, I 100% agree with that. I like that one a lot. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. Yeah, that's also true. They're all pretty good, but I mean, it's Dumbledore, so, you know, motherfucker was smart as all hell. I'm gonna go with it matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be, because I truly believe that, you know, and maybe it's kind of stems my belief from, you know, my background of, you know, being mixed and, you know, being half black in America and stuff, because we're not all born with the same. We're not all born at the same starting line, you know, so to speak. And, you know, depending on your background and stuff, you'll have more advantages. Like, if I was born, for example, if I was born into like a rich family, or like a famous family, or like a celebrity type family or something like that, and like I wanted to do YouTube, of course it'd be a hell of a lot easier than you know, if I wasn't born into that, which, you know, obviously I wasn't. But like that doesn't mean that you still can't grow and work towards the things that you want to be. You know, like you don't have to come from a long line of actors to be an actor. You don't have to come from a long line of athletes to become, you know, the best athlete in the world, to become a pro athlete. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, those things can help, but at the end of the day, like hard work beats out natural skill and talent 100% of the time. So, you know, with that, I think that above all else, that's the one that I personally resonate with the most, because I truly believe that. And that's why I'm working so hard cranking out these videos every day for you guys, because, you know, despite my background and not really having a huge following on social media and all that, I want to build that. I want to build a cool, like a really awesome community of just really awesome people. So I'm working diligently every single day at it, and I'm not going to stop. Moving on, though, my rants that I do sometimes. But, you know, I'm passionate about my stuff. I'm passionate about my craft and the work that I do, as you should be with you guys and everything else that you do in life. Okay, actually moving on now. All right. Which one of these most accurately describes your relationship with your closest friends? I love surrounding myself with people. The more friends I have, the better. I'm not really that way. I have a few very close friends I would trust with my life. Okay, that sounds a lot more like me. I tend to be wary around new people, so don't make new friends often. I find myself becoming friends with people who can help me to succeed. That just sounds like fucking using people. I mean, I can kind of see where it's coming from, but still. For me personally, I have a few very close friends I would trust with my life. That's how it is, and I have like a very tight knit group. Which of your skills are you most proud of? My ability to absorb new information, my ability to make new friends, my ability to get what I want, my ability to keep secrets. I think above all else, I'm gonna go with my ability to absorb new information. I've always like considered myself like an internal student and constantly learning, and you know, I've always I know I sound like a fucking nerd, guys, but I mean it's true. Like I like learning things and just like learning new stuff about the world, and it's just always interested me to like learn and experience different things and kind of try to figure out like the truths of the world and stuff like that. That's like one of the things I'm passionate about. So I'm gonna go with my ability to absorb new information because I am someone who catches on like really quickly, and I'm even self-taught in a lot of stuff like video editing. I was self-taught in back when I did like Flash animations. If you guys remember like the Glory Days and Newgrounds and stuff, like I used to do that. I was all self-taught. So I'm self-taught in almost everything that like I do, especially when it comes to computer stuff. So that's kind of like the thing that I would think I'd be the most proud of. All right, the first quiz match of the season is approaching, and you can't wait to get involved. What role are you playing? Seeker, I want the glory. Chaser, I like to be involved and work as part of the team. Beater, I like having all that power. I'll be in the crowd making sure support morale is high. I'm gonna go with a Seeker, bro. I want all the glory. Let's go. Let's get it. Bro, I'm gonna be the Seeker. I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna get the. It's called the Golden Snitch, and I'm gonna do the thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the thing. Yeah, no, honestly though, I feel like Seeker would be the most fun trying to catch that little ball because and again because I don't have to worry too much about what else is going on. I can kind of just like do my thing and focus on getting the little thing. I mean, obviously, like it's still a team game. I still have to like help the team, but my main goal is just to get this little motherfucker and if I can sneak a few wins in there, then I'm not opposed to it. You're allowed to pet Hogwarts, an owl, a cat, or a toad. What do you bring? So I can either get an owl, a cat, toad, or nothing. I can't be trusted to look after a pat, bruh, a pet. I'm definitely going with the owl. I'm allergic to cats and a toad. Like, bro, I don't want a fucking ugly ass toad. So I'm definitely gonna go with the owl. That'd be sick to have an owl. Plus, I feel like it'd probably be the most useful too. Can bring you like messages and shit like that. So yeah, definitely an owl. It's Saturday. You finished your homework and you have some free time. You decide to spend some time away from your common room. Where do you go? Forbidden Forest, the library, the kitchen's the room of requirement. What was the room of requirement again? Let me look it up. Because I do not remember. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So the room of requirement, also known as the come and go room, was a secret room within Hogwarts Castle that only appears when a person is in great need of it. The room is thought to have some degree of sentience because it transforms itself into whatever the witch or wizard needs it to be at, I'm guessing it says at that current time. At that moment in time, as I actually see down here. So, yeah. I'm gonna go with the room of requirement, actually, because I feel like just getting, more direction on my path would be, really cool. Obviously, library and kitchens, and, I already got in trouble for going to Forbidden Woods once, so, nah, library, I can go there anytime. Plus, I'm not really big into reading books. I know I like information, but I like it presented to me more, digitally. It's just the age I grew up in. The kitchen, bro, I'm not like 500 pounds. I need to spend all my free time in the motherfucking kitchen. Nah, bro. Room of requirement. I'm going to go get some higher knowledge in me, so to speak. What would you see in the mirror of Arist? Oh, so this is like the mirror where it's like what you wanted most or something like that, or like what you desire most. I believe so. Okay, so there's myself surrounded by riches. If I make a lot of money, that's cool. If not, myself surrounded by my loving family and friends. That's probably gonna be the one I pick without even reading all the other ones, just because that is what means the most to me in life is my family and friends above all else. Everything I do is so me, my friends, and my family can all live the best lives possible. That's kind of my goal with everything, my ultimate goal. So myself knowledgeable above all. That's not that important to me. I like learning, but I don't care about being I'm the all-knowing god of the realms. So fuck that. Or myself experiencing a marvelous adventure. I do like marvelous adventures, but this is obviously 100% more important to me. I can go on a marvelous adventure. That's just not as important to me as being surrounded by loving family and friends. Choose a deathly hollow. The Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, the Cloak of Invisibility. The Elder Wand was the most powerful wand, which is pretty cool. The Resurrection Stone, we saw what happened when motherfucker used that. Cloak of Invisibility. I think a Cloak of Invisibility is probably just the most useful, honestly. Plus, if you watch the movies and you saw the original tale or whatever, then you know what happens to these people. But this one though, if you know, you know. Okay, which path do you tend to follow after leaving Hogwarts? I joined the ministry. I want to make a difference in the world. I think I'd travel for a while before committing to a career. Okay. I'd settle down and start a family as soon as possible. Not really. I continue to work hard in order to achieve as much success as possible. I really like to travel. I want to travel the world. It's one of my goals. So I think I'd travel a while and then kind of figure out what I wanted to do as like a wizard. I feel like that's like what I want. All right, and finally, we know that the Sorting Hat takes into account your preferences. So, which Hogwarts house do you feel you identify with most closely? Okay, so everyone knows Gryffindor. Everyone knows Slytherin. Hufflepuff is kind of like the. It's gonna sound mean, but it was kind of just like the outcasts. I feel like. What was Ravenclaw though? Like, I think Ravenclaw's always been interesting to me, just because I didn't really know. Ravenclaw. Let's go with like Ravenclaw traits. They're more characterized by their wit, learning, and wisdom. Okay, so it says Ravenclaw houses prize learning, wisdom, wit, and intellect in its members. Thus, many Ravenclaws tend to be academically motivated and talented students. So they're kind of like the nerds. Honestly, Gryffindor all day. Let's go with Gryffindor. Okay, so I am 43% Gryffindor, 22% Slytherin, 21% Ravenclaw, and 14% Hufflepuff. Sorry, Hufflepuff. So like Harry Potter himself, your allegiance definitely lie with Gryffindor, but Slytherin may be a better fit for you than you'd originally think. That's true. I didn't think it'd be that as high as it was. Your passion for adventure, excitement, new experiences means that Gryffindor is a perfect place for you. You are fiercely loyal to your closest friends, sometimes even to a fault, and the recklessness and optimism that comes with being a Gryffindor combined with the ambition of a Slytherin will ensure that you go far in life. Your slight compatibility with Ravenclaw house hints at appreciation for knowledge and wisdom, though they are not priorities for you. All right, yeah, I'll take that. That's actually sounds a lot like me. That was a really fun quiz, actually. I think that's one of my favorites I've done so far. So yeah, that was awesome. All right, guys, that's all the time I have for this video, and I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, then make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as turn on the bell, so that way you are notified whenever I do upload. I've said it once, I've said it twice, I've said it a lot of times, but I do upload every single day, so make sure to come back tomorrow for tomorrow's video as well, and make sure to go ahead and take this quiz. I'm going to leave a link down in the description to the quiz, so that way you can go ahead and take it and take the quiz. I'm telling you this right now. Do it. Take the quiz and then leave in the comment section down below what you got, or you can hit me up on my Instagram or my Twitter and send me like a screenshot of what you got, a little picture, everything, you know, communicate with me, talk to me. But no, I love communicating with you guys, love talking with you guys, so go ahead and do that. I do appreciate it. I do respond to all the comments. If you guys hit me up, I will respond. I promise. This is one of the benefits of being a small channel right now, is I actually can like respond to every single comment and message and DM that I get. So take advantage of it while it's still available, because as people get bigger on YouTube and have more followers by nature, it does become harder and harder to, you know, respond to comments and stuff. So please take advantage of it while you can. I'm always going to try to do my best, but sometimes it might not always be possible. So anyway, before I ramble on too much, thank you so much for watching this video. That, like I said before, that's all the time I have for you today. So I will see you in the next video.
All up on the come again, try it if you dare. We all on the come. Y'all up on the come up, your man better step up. Matter of fact, better just watch from my checkup. Matter of fact, better just stop and flex up. Matter of fact, just know I'm finna blow up.